Hello, so in today's session we'll be discussing about how to create an invoice due receipt in Fujishka ERP. So move on to transactions. You can either find the invoice due receipt option in sales or in the vouchers section. So go to sales. Here you have invoice due receipt option. Click on it and you will have the already created list. Now in order to add new, click on add new. From here you can select cash or bank, select the customer ledger, and the invoice due receipt can be created in three ways, either by invoice, by amount or by wallet. So in order to create by invoice, here you can see we have the list of due invoices. From the list you can select whichever invoice you want to add, and from here you can provide the receipt amount. If you have any right of amount, you can do that as well, and then click on submit and the invoice due receipt will be created. The second method is by amount. So you can add the amount. So I'm adding 300, and if I click on enter, we will have in the received section, here you can see from the 300, 172.5 has been gone to the first invoice that was due for the maximum date, and from the second invoice, that is of 1725, the remaining 127.5 has been deducted. So the balance amount will be 1597.5. So now in case if the customer has provided you with an advance, what you can do is you can go to the amount, and here you can see an option as advance, add a tick on it and then click on submit. So this amount will go to the customer's wallet amount. Then again go to add new, select cash or bank, select the customer ledger, and by wallet, if you check, before the amount was 650.5 and previously we have added 300 more to the wallet, and the current balance will be 950.5. so by adding wallet, you can select the invoices against which you want to create the invoice due receipt and click on submit. And then if you check again, you can see the amount in the wallet has reduced to 778. So this is how an invoice due receipt can be created in Fujishka ERP. And moving on to the reports section, go to sales, and from here you can see the invoice due receipt summary, and you will have the complete list of invoice due receipts that you have created. And if you want to filter any particular data, you can do it from the filter option as well. So this is everything about invoice due receipt and its report.